Yo, chat. How are we doing? Yo. Yo. Guys, how you guys doing on this lovely Sunday? Anything crazy happened to y'all? Hold on, let me while you guys are answering that here. We're balling? Why are we balling out here? Yo, I'm glad to hear it. Any particular reason why we're balling out here? Also, let me yeah. I feel like I am missing something. Hold on, let me add this. You had a bass, but he was fishing? Solid. Unfortunately, I have not been fishing, so I actually don't know if that's good or not. I'll say that's a W, but unfortunately, I haven't been fishing since I was, I think like 7 years old. So I actually don't know if that's good or not. Is that really good? How's it going? Dude, I'm doing pretty good. I know I was telling Chess here. Well, there's good and bad things. And I'll get into the bad things in just a little bit here. But I was telling Chess, I'm like, bro, dude, there's so much to do. Low key, I might have to not be gaming tonight. Like, dude, I might have to put my foot down and not play Delta Force tonight. Cause, dude, I had a lengthy conversation. I think TMG was in there a little bit, so he can kind of vouch for me. But I was also talking to Chess. I'm like, dude, I feel like with different things, I get really hooked on doing very particular things. Like maybe Delta Force is one thing, but right now I really, really, really want to focus on and try to get that special account working. So I'm like, dude, I don't know. I really want to work on that thing. You fully maxed out? I am fully maxed out. Even with the temporary stuff. No Delta Force. I'm out. See ya. No, watch out, Creeper. Nah, I'm just kidding. Nah, probably actually won't be streaming Delta Force. I don't know how long this stream's going to be. Because on like one hand, dude, I've been playing Clash all day today. I was even tempted to possibly do like an earlier type stream and just like stream Raid Weekend and such. But I decided against it. But that doesn't change the fact that I still have a lot to do on Clash tonight. I have obviously Legend League. I do hope to grind the event on a few of these accounts here. And we're going to have to start this. I know there's still 18 days, but we're really going to have to start grinding these accounts because, I mean, we have like 30 to 55 of them to do, you know? Taco Bell and Clash Night. Probably not Taco Bell type, but how long have you been playing for? I've been playing since 2012. Torch kind of OP. Dude, I've been seeing some attacks here. I don't know if this is one of them. Is he running the torch? He is running the torch. I've seen some pretty crazy attacks that I'm like, okay, this is just spamming in one type of troop. And they seem pretty decently quick for the most part. Where, I don't know, I'm kind of tempted to try getting them for my lower accounts. Useless for air attacks, though? Yeah, probably, but I've known to dabble. I think my natural thing is air attacks, but I'm down to dabble with ground attacks if need be. I mean, Tunnel 16 was literally only roots the entire time, you know? I still want to test some stuff out on different things, and I don't know, this attack particularly looks pretty strong. I've seen some triples with it. But there are some things that I personally want to test out. I know I've said it on stream before, with like the whole the king and whatnot. But oh man, these guys went completely off. I don't know. I want to get my hands on the torch and like mess around with it, you know? The walk-through walls perk is useless as airs fly over. Yeah, 100%. Is CWL over for Zika CWL? Yes, I believe it is over in pretty much every clan now. Unfortunately, and that's where the bad news kind of comes in, we did get demoted. Yep, the rumors are true. We did get demoted. If you look at the performance, I mean, 305 stars compared to like our previous months. That's really bad. That's really really bad. So not a great performance. There was a lot of people just not doing great, me myself included. So I think it was definitely a group effort. There was definitely some issues in different ways. It's actually kind of crazy if you look at the difference between this, right? We were about 150% off of our normal kind of ride here, but we're 45 stars. That's crazy. So yeah, no, it was a bad one. We didn't get last place, but it wasn't great, and we could have won the last day except for the new guy did not attack. So I don't know what's up with that. Unfortunately. We took a risk on a new guy. Did not pay off. Tunnel 17 base links. I would say honestly go to Twitter/X to find them. There's a lot of people that post like the upper people's bases on there. He was told we were demoting regardless and just left the clan. That's fair enough. I mean, we could have won the day. We could have gotten an extra bonus. We were getting demoted regardless, but I still don't think that that changes that, you know. That is an extra bonus that we can't give to someone because he didn't get his attacks in. I failed day one because of the new guy. He's a bozo. Yeah, we're gonna have to make some changes here, and I'm gonna be honest. Even though technically, this guy, I don't think he'll ever be back, and additionally, he is technically the lowest on our thing. I don't know if I think that is the only one. A little bit worried about Smacks here. I love Smacks, but I feel like that performance is still not great. Don't get me wrong, I was definitely, again, not how I wanted to perform, but I don't know. You do base reviews or recruiting? Are you asking if I do both of them, or because I do both? Unfortunately, I'll say this right here: TikTok is kind of under like a maintenance kind of thing. I'm not doing base reviews on TikTok, but there are places to get base reviews. Mostly the symbol on my hat. You can get one there. We finished 4th in Zika CWL. Yeah, Zika CWL I think did pretty fantastic actually. I think Hippus BC is the leader. Nope. Yep. Clash event. Yep. Let's go. Yep. Very happy. W. What is the leader in Zika CWL? Is it Hippus? Oh, it's Hippus PC, isn't it? Yes. Oh, yep. Clash event. Yep. Cool. Very cool. Clash event. Yep. Let's go. Yeah. Dude, the amount of times I see an event pop up on my screen whenever there's an event is crazy, bro. Yeah, second clan did pretty freaking solid, actually. Obviously, it wasn't... It was kind of a slam on this time. Oh! Yeah, no. I did not see how well this clan was doing. That's almost disgusting. Holy. Buddies, they're smurfing and champs too. What league are you guys in CWL? So we had a Champs 1, Champs 2, Champs 3, and then actually I don't know what Zeekadown 3 was in. And then we had a Crystal 2 and a Crystal 1 as well. So we do like the whole range basically. That's going to be next month in Champs 2, hopefully. I hope we make some changes here. Hopefully we can find some good strategies. And actually, I'm low-key kind of thinking about actually just making the list for next month right now. Because I feel like we basically have the permission, or like the information to do it. So we could probably just honestly make it in Indian Wizards. Wait, what's going on? You are in what? You are in that? Hey, Hip, can I have co-leader in Zeekadown 2? Every time I leave to dump, I lose a whole day out of clan because of time zones. Watch out, Creeper. Do you have 2 accounts? Because, yeah, I was going to say, unfortunately, here's my biggest thing with, dude, I wish there was a whitelist on clans. You know, like, oh yeah, if this person comes in, do this kind of thing. Because, dude, dumping clan capital gold and such, I don't think that was complaining necessarily. I hope not, but I always have an issue. I never have an issue with people leaving and joining clans and temporarily being gone and whatever. I do have a problem with people doing that and then complaining about being out and not being accepted, because it's no one's job to be on 24/7 to let people into the clan constantly. If you have a secondary account that you can put to like a co-leader so you can accept yourself in, I think that would probably be a better option. But yeah. You'll only need Elder for dumping. I think, well, no, he had co-leader before. He's just asking for it back. Can we spend more on the main clan? Yeah, we can probably start doing that. Is everyone back from the secondary clan? Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, we can spin that real quick here. Perfect. Wait, Papa LC is... That's interesting. Well, we can do that there. That's nice. How many clans do you have? So we have a few. So we have the main, the second, the third. The fourth is pretty dead currently because we had a massive exodus in the main clan, and then we pushed everyone basically up. And the fourth clan's been kind of just stagnant since then. The fifth clan is a holding clan for all of my alt accounts for the most part. And then we do have temporary clans like Sika CWL, where our main clan breaks off into 2 different clans and goes to half one clan, half the other, because a little, I think, unknown fact is if you're participating in Champs 1 CW, or any of the Champs CWLs, it's only a 15 versus 15. Also, this was a very, very quick matchup here. They are not on a war win streak, which is interesting, but that was an extremely quick matchup right there. How do I join? Type ! Discord, Ryan. You're going to be a little bit of a guinea pig, actually, because that has been an issue with people trying to join. We accept pretty much everyone, but getting people to where they need to be in order to join has been an ongoing issue. So try typing ! Discord, ! Discord, and I'm curious if if you guys are able to make it. Can you do a main account tour, like equipment, skins, decorations, and stuff? Maybe stats? Yeah, I could try that. That being said, while I do this, I'll do a prediction for my Legends hits here. / prediction. What will the next attack be, chat, for my Legends hits? Let's do a 5-minute. I guess, part of the tour here, I'll give the defenses today. We got slammed. We got absolutely slammed on defenses today. Yesterday, didn't do too bad. I did fail a singular attack, kind of badly actually. Other than that, I did pretty dang good. But man, we got slammed today on defense. So if you guys are predicting, make sure you guys predict. It was about a 5,500 reset around there. So that is your information. But yeah, no, this is my main account. We do have all the upgrades done, even the temporary ones. We are completely maxed out on everything. This is probably the best base to show all of my obstacles that I have on the base. I do have quite a bit. So we've been around for quite a while here. I don't know if I'll go fully into hero skins, but I can go through all of my sceneries that I do have on this account. Do have quite a few war-based ones. What else should I show off? I mean, I have pretty nicely done equipment. I don't have the new torch yet. I am kind of saving for when I do end up getting the torch to put a lot into it, even though I am tempted to upgrade either my action figure or my dark crown. Those are both very, very tempting to do, but I'm holding off currently. But all my other equipment, for the most part, is maxed out. Stats-wise, my best rank is 758 globally. That was in January of this year. Last season wasn't great. My highest ever is 6,285, which I've had a few opportunities to break that, and I haven't for some reason. I should be able to smash that record one of these times coming up here. But yep, fully maxed out on everything. Are there any specific stats that I should show off? I think I have all achievements except for the very new ones and the Unbreakable. One of these days I should go for that. I guess you can see all the other ones I've done before. Obviously, these are the new ones that they recently put in. Still have yet to complete them, but eventually. Builder base. I have been ranked top 4,000 globally in Builder base at some point. Might be kind of cool to maybe try pushing that one of these times. I don't know. I'm not a huge Builder base person, and for Clan Capital Gold, I've donated about almost 5 mil. That is my account. What's up, Kanzan? How you doing, my guy? Can you put your account into Clash Ninja? How many ore do you need to max? I think there is a thing too, but I don't know if I should pull up the stuff for it. Or can it do a UI thing? Hold on. Clash Ninja. Can it just pull itself? Wow, I haven't updated this since Town Hall 16. Yikes. API reload. I don't think I'm going to be able to do this, can I? Oh, does it? Oh, maybe it does. Oh, maybe it does do it automatically. Without the torch is going to be kind of tough. Here, hold up. Should I show it real quick? This won't dox me or anything, right? I don't think this should dox me or anything. Alright, hold up. This is my total, apparently, that I need remaining. So 126,000 shiny. I have 50,000 currently. Wow, I'm lacking hard. Probably because of the new equipment. I need 10,000, a little under 10,000 glowy ore. I only have 5,000. Still not too bad. This is the rough one here. 1.62k starry ore. That's tough right there. I have 144. Yikes. Not much, just stopping by after watching so much here on Twitch after not watching so much lately here on Twitch other than Zero. Dude, Zero W content creator. Dude, brother's been on his grind and big dubs. Also, I think predictions are in here. Did people predict correctly stuff? Let me see. Okay, a little bit. New Grand Warden totem is buns. I don't know if I agree with that. I've seen some pretty decent stuff with it. I'm kind of curious to test it out. Also, what's up, Ferg? That is Ferg, right? You got a good Legend League base? I don't know. It does decent, but I haven't tested it out. It got slammed today, so I don't know. Let's see if my offense is better than my defense. Let's see here. First attack of the day. We get a double rage. Not even gonna lie. I kind of just want to go in straight through the town hall. That's got to be baited, right? There's no shot I could just go straight into the town hall, right? If I took care of the town hall, I mean, it'd be a pretty easy, just like, kind of like entry point. You know what? I think we play risky. The believers hearing that, right? Minion Prince just pulls her right into the town hall. Pulls her right into the town hall there. I would really like to not die. I was gonna say, I would really like to get the monolith, but death would have also been something to avoid. That would have been pretty nice. I'd also love if we can stay inside the base. I feel like we are separating quite a bit here. It's not actually looking too bad here, to be honest with you. They can go a little something like this, protect those bad boys. Yeah, still pretty solid. Really rough start. Didn't need the RC. It looks like we didn't need these spells anyways. Pretty solid. What's up, Cell? Can we get a shout out for Cell? Can you show your war base? My war base is the same as my Legend League base, but I don't mind showing it. Here, you guys want to watch a 1-star real quick? Actually, should we watch the 1-star in CWL? Hold on. Oh, can we not? Oh, man. Dude, someone 1-starred on me last day on the same base. I guess we can just show the 1-star in Legend League here. I've yet to see this here. How often do you go negative in Legend League? Relatively decently. I mean, there's always good days, there's always bad days. Unfortunately, I've not been super consistent with getting 320s as of the last, 2 months. So, going negative is, unfortunately, decently common. How's the Legend League pushing going? It's been, to be honest with you, and I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I've been kind of addicted to Delta Force for quite a bit, so I've not been having a massive priority on Legend League as I feel like I should be. However, dude, I was selling chess today. I was like, to be honest with you, I woke up and I wasn't feeling the want to get on to Delta Force today. Like I wasn't, I don't know. Not that I wasn't like fully feeling it, but it's just like I really want to get this special account because I do think it'd be really cool. So I feel my motivation being somewhere else, if that makes sense. I wouldn't necessarily call it Delta burnout because I will say that Smacks and Chess, they hit me up and they're like, dude, we found some new tech, some new information, and I was definitely tempted again. I was tempted again. However, I feel like the motivation to work on the special account is outweighing the temptation to get on Delta Force, if that makes sense. What's the special account? I've said it before. I teased it a long time ago. It has a lot of prep that's needed to be involved, and I don't want to overpromise anything, so I don't like talking about it too much because I said back in October that I was hoping to get it done a lot sooner. Obviously, it's been on a back burner for a while and different things, but the general concept of it is the first ever account that I would technically be able to have everyone play on. As I think most people know, account sharing is against terms of service with Clash of Clans. However, in this particular sense, I did hit up Supercell and they did give me permission to do this kind of special account. And if I pull it off correctly, I think it could be one of the coolest and most unique things in Clash of Clans that I could share, especially with you guys, my community. However, there is some prep that needs to be involved, and saying prep, I think, is underplaying what actually is going on, but I don't know. I have kind of come to the terms that I don't think I can pull it off myself, and there were some people in my community that did hit me up and say, hey, if you ever want help with this, maybe we can work on something together. And I think it is time to maybe pull out the big guns and hopefully get someone that has a little bit more knowledge than myself to help work on it, and maybe we can get this hammered through. So, again, stick with me. I don't want to overpromise anything, and honestly, I'm probably going to scale it back temporarily just to get it. I guess my concept of it is I'm going to do a bite-sized test session with you guys at some point to just see if it works at least somewhat smoothly. And then if that does work, then we expand it to a full-fledged account. What does the clan look like? Dude, I actually love. We still have some of the accounts coming back from CWL. We do have to typically temporarily split the clan because of CWL. Not everyone can do CWL in one singular clan, so we do split off. But yeah, yeah. Again, I kind of learned my lesson back in October. I don't want to overpromise. I don't want to overhype. But I do want to say I have told Chess what it is now, and dude, it could be one of the coolest accounts, I think. Oh, also, I have to do another prediction here. We did triple the last one. We did triple the last attack. And the cool thing is also, this one project that I'm working on for Clash of Clans could eventually stem into a different project that I also have had an idea and kept my eye on. That does also affect probably majority of my community as well. You do base reviews, show bases, or like actual bases. I do breakdowns of bases. However, unfortunately, on TikTok, it's temporarily removed. We're trying to work out a program on TikTok with a different set of programmers to be able to automatically give me the base info that you guys need to, and it works kind of fluidly. But unfortunately, that system does not exist currently. So unfortunately, the best system that I would say for a base review is on my purple website here. Is the base you're running in Legend League consistently getting defenses? It hasn't been 320 yet, but I also haven't been pushing it that much either. What platform are you on for this? Are you asking what platforms I stream on? Can multiple people be on the account at once, or will it be everyone getting kicked? So it's not probably what you're thinking. And again, I don't want to say too much because my biggest fear is someone beating me to the punch, I guess. But technically, I guess everyone could be on at one time. Yeah, my biggest fear is someone beating me to the punch. And it's been like a weird debate for me if I wanted to work on it on stream with you guys so you guys could kind of get the sense of what I'm doing. Again, the only other problem is my fear is someone coming along that has a better technical know-how that then takes it and does it faster. So it's been a, I guess, a mental debate. I can't go positive by a lot because of my bases just suck, I guess. I mean, it could be just really good attackers. You might be really high up. I mean, when you get really, really high up in trophies, if you're not really high up in trophies and you're getting slammed, probably time to look at a new base. But there is a point where, I mean, you will just get hit by good attackers. The best base ever won't do that. Love the new additions to streams. Been a while. What's up, Stir World? How you doing? Bro, 5 months. Yo, brother, I appreciate that. Thank you for the prime. That also being said, new additions to the stream. There are a little bit of small trinkets here and there that I'm also adding into the stream as well. What's up, Kali? Welcome in, welcome in. There's no shout-out feature on TikTok, right? Probably have a teaser like a week before it actually drops. Oh yeah, I think once I am about to get it set up and working, I'll probably announce like the time to test it out. And I guarantee when we do test it out, it'll probably still won't go swimmingly, but that's just kind of the nature of it, I guess. That's just kind of the nature of it. Most things, especially when it comes to me, never seem to work out first try. However, that doesn't mean we give up, you know? Oh, maybe I should have done that. I felt like 4 was a little excessive, I feel like, actually. 4 might have been a little excessive. We'll see how that goes. Dragon, help out. I think those 4 dragons were a little excessive. I think that might have been a mistake. We'll have to see. There's 1 air defense We're kind of spread out here. That one air defense is going to be probably our biggest issue. It's kind of working. Maybe we're fine. I don't know. It's kind of working. Okay. Whew. What's up, Void? Doing good because my clan won our CWL and we're still new in low league. Yo, congrats on the win. Actually, for anyone that's not in the main clans or anything like that, how did your guys' CWLs go? Promotion, demotion, mismatches, complete slam dunks. Let me know how your guys' CWL went. I didn't even see that TikTok message. Jesus. Yo, Watch Out Creeper, I appreciate you spamming the chat to get clearing it. Yeah, no, dude, I appreciate that. By the way, I think it's exclamation point clear does help out with that, and I don't know if there's any TikTok mods if they can remove that. I'd very much appreciate that. I don't know if that was removed. No, it was not. It's not, bro. It's not exclamation point clear on TikTok. There we go. I got it. Don't worry. Yeah, that's a crazy comment. That's the exclamation point clear. I'm pretty sure is a command on Twitch that can just clear the chat. That's below me. We alternate between winning every match and getting promoted, and then losing every match and getting demoted. This rotation was winning, dude. I feel that actually. My 1v30, I found out because I don't actually farm on those accounts. The only time I actually get like resources from attacking is actually just from CWL and CWL only. So I found out if I get too high up in CWL, I'm not winning as much, which means I don't get as much resources. So I kind of purposely demote a little bit lower just to be able to win a little bit more wars. It's a weird thing, but I kind of feel that crazy mismessage and easy promotion. Oh, so you guys got the slam dunk. That's good. Grab the camera for an edit. Yo, Max, I appreciate the offer. I don't know if I. Oh, we got a dice roll here. All right. Am I right? Casino should make a game about this. About what? All right. So, in case you guys do not know how this works, there is a prize attached to this dice. This is currently event passes. As there's an event going on right now, I think event passes fit it perfectly. On the Purple website, if you roll and guess the correct number, you can get an event pass. So, for example, Chronix here has predicted the number 3. If this dice rolls on 3, he wins an event pass. Here we go. We're looking for 3. Bang! Oof. Good try. Good try right there. Actually, you know what I should do? Because TikTok can't do base reviews, maybe I make the base review system that's unfortunately currently not working into a dice roll system. That might be a little bit of a better, like, temporary fix for the time being. Also, I did end up tripling, so I gotta pay all that. Will I 3-star the next one? The answer was yes. Alright, chat, let's run it back. We're doing pretty good so far, I'm not gonna lie. We're doing pretty good. So far, though, I feel like there's always a fail at some point. Question is, will it be this attack? We got a few dice rolls now for an event pass. This one is looking for the number 7 for Resourceful Relapse. We're looking for the number 7 here. Unfortunately, that is the number 1. Good attempt, good attempt. We also have the number 9. So, we're looking for the number 9. If he gets number 9, he gets an event pass. Here we go. Oof, good try, good try. 17. What's up, Chess? He's looking for the number 13. All right, for an event pass. Number 13, here we go. Ooh, good attempt, number 10. All right, that being said, make sure you guys get your predictions in. Number 6, if you guys want to do dice rolls, it is on the Purple website. Review my base. Did Buddy just call me a POS and ask me to review his base? That is wild. Dude, the entitlement through the roof. Crazy. All in. That's crazy work right there. That's crazy work. All in to get my coins back. Either way, if you want a base review, the system is on the Purple website. That was the worst typo ever. I think he meant please. Yo, dude. Hold on. I have to look at the keyboard real quick. Dude, you know, I could actually see it. Sometimes people will claim a mistype, but actually, Buddy's really lucky that the O is actually so close to the L. I could actually see it. That is a crazy mistype. But I believe that, actually. That's kind of crazy. All right, we have one more dice roll before we do this attack. We're looking for the number 11. If this hits number 11, my man's wins an event pass. Here we go. 2. All right, here we go. Ooh. Wait, is there no... oh, there it is. I was going to say, is there no temporary gear tower? Ugh. I want to get into the middle of this base, but I don't think I could. I'm assuming that there's probably a ton of hidden Teslas along this ledge here. I'll go into it. Dude, I was like, there's either a ton of hidden Teslas and my RC goes to the outside where I was going to go initially, or it's complete bait and there's no hidden Teslas there at all. I'm glad I took the risk. There was no hidden Teslas there at all. That's crazy. Also, yo, question. I kind of asked Discord this, so if you guys are not in the Discord, definitely check it out. But anyone here watch Harry Potter? Any Harry Potter enjoyers in chat? Dude, I'm finally watching them for like the first time, basically. I not even finished the second movie, but pretty good actually. My one of my sisters is like was super into it, like super into it. I don't know if she still is or not. I have watched all 8 movies. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate the entire series of Harry Potter? Like if we're putting a rating on the entire series, does it like fall off or does it get pretty good? An 11? Whoa. Could you review my profiles, my clan tag? I can do clan reviews or base reviews, but unfortunately, the only system where that's set up is on the purple website here. It's really good, all-time classic, probably a 9. The books are so much better, but they did a pretty good. Dude, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but like, bro, I'm watching the whole thing, and I'm a very minimalistic um styling, I guess, to my like apartment and such. I really love modern minimalistic type stuff. But dude, Hogwarts, or like at least the first movie, made me so badly want a massive fireplace in my apartment. Like, it's crazy. Like, it's a whole different thing. But I'll have to see. I'm gonna probably binge watch all the remaining Harry Potters here. But that was a triple. That was a triple. Very easy triple, actually. Alrighty. Let's do it again, chat. 2 minute prediction. Run it up. Dude, we're on a hot streak right now. Doubters are getting destroyed here, however. One loss. Dude, so I saw some of the predictions. The odds are pretty bad. One loss could make massive. Army, please. I gotcha. This is the army I'm currently running. Movie night on Discord. Would you guys like that? I don't know if I could. I could try it maybe. I feel like there's websites and such that like block what you're viewing. What are the changes next CWL going to look like? Like Wukong, I know you wanted to get up to the main. I think you did pretty good. Actually, while we're waiting here, let me wait, how many points do I have? What are the odds I'm at exactly 16,000? That's not a cap, right? Am I just like exactly at 16,000 just weirdly enough, or what? Maybe Watch Out Creeper, maybe. I don't, how do you, I'm sure there's, I've been told programs that you can send so you don't like lose compression. I know typically I'm pretty sure you have to pay for it. Oh my gosh, how many medals do I have on this account? Um, Jesus. So mitosis, boss. Oh, Zach. Zach could probably go up to the main clan again. Um, dude, I don't know. I don't know, dude. I think I'm gonna have to figure out stuff, but unfortunately, yeah, I don't know. I might have to make a hard decision here. Mary, what? Wait, Mary, what time is it for you? If you turn hardware acceleration off in your browser, you can stream any website. Oh. Is there anyone that would want to watch Harry Potter? Because again, I've never seen it before, and if you guys want to do like a movie night in the Discord, I could be down for that. Oh wait, it's only 1 p.m. What the heck? You're working in my stream while working. All right, be honest, chat. Is there anyone else that does that? Anyone else working currently that watches my streams? Who's breaking the rules? Dedicated sounds fun. Stop saying slurs like working or jobs. My bad, my bad. I should probably put it to 18 plus. Wait. Okay, so in that hypothetical here, if I said like Steve Jobs is the owner of Apple, does that scare people out here? If you help me on TikTok, I'll stop working on construction. Wait, you do construction, Mary? Nah, there's no way. Really? Doesn't construction pay really well? This event ticket is very expensive for me as I am Brazilian. Hey, I mean, maybe you can win some. Also, Mandy, I do see you have a base review. I will do this attack here real quick, and then I'll do that base review. I did do a prediction, right? I think we did a prediction. Oh, you do painting. Oh, like newly constructed painting or like oh, I told you before. Whoa, I feel like I'm being attacked here, okay? You know, so I will be the first to admit I have goldfish brain, all right? All right. I'm actually pretty sure chat has witnessed it quite a bit recently where like was it last stream where someone like I literally like thought I answered a question out loud, but apparently it was just in my head. Was that last stream? Dude, I could have sworn I literally spoke that answer, and then everyone's like, "You didn't say anything. You didn't say anything." Dude, full goldfish brain goes crazy. Okay, what can I say? Why do you run the ice block? Why do you run the ice block? Yo, guys, right? Yo, take notes. Take notes. We're in class right now. Get your notebooks out. We're taking notes. All right. This will be on the exam. Wouldn't a Skelly spell be more consistent overall than an ice block? Why use two spells when you can just use one? I have this song as an emote in Fortnite. Dude, this song's... Dude, I kind of... This is BTS, right? This song's such a jam. I think I have a few BTS songs on my playlist. Yeah, dude, I'm feeling pretty saucy right now currently. I don't think these are probably the best built bases out there, but I am feeling pretty good currently. We're doing pretty solid. I couldn't focus. My professor's too handsome. It is the risk of taking classes here in the. I was gonna say the academy, but that's not us. That's a different streamer. Uh, what's up, Celestia? Yo, can we get a shout out for Celestia? W Delta Force and a little bit of variety streamer right there. I'm noticing that there's a lot of new bases in mid to high legends. I'd be curious if like the meta changes at all with the torch. I also don't know how you would defend against the torch. You'd almost have to spread out your base, I feel like. RC, how's it going? All right, we also have a base review. So here's what I'll do. I'll do a little bit of a longer prediction here. Again, we're on a pretty good hot streak. 4 attacks, 4 triples. I guess the question is, will we continue on? I'll do a 5-minute prediction here. And we'll see. But we do have a base review to do first. So let's take a look. Alrighty. So, we have a rage tower. Only rages 4 things. Kind of. It could rage the clan castle. And I could actually maybe see if there's furnaces in this clan castle, depending on where they spawn in from, they could actually be under the rage right off rip, and that could actually be kind of an interesting thing. Because the rage, I would imagine, lingers for about a second after the fact, and if they're approaching from any of the sides of this base, they wouldn't spawn in until they're obviously in that like core section, or an RC obviously triggers them first. And that rage, I think, would actually cause some pretty crazy effects, because anyone that's ever done any kind of healers, and even in some dragon circumstances, the fire spirits from the furnaces, they go crazy. They go absolutely crazy. Can one of my mods deal with the Spanish here? I think that's Spanish, at least. The torch might be the new Lavaloon puppet. You guys don't like it? I've seen some pretty good things with it, to be honest with you. I think it could be pretty saucy. We have a poison tower, so we have a rage poison. I'm not completely sure the lineup here, but I would be a little bit worried about a kind of crazy lineup with an arrow. Because it does look like it is in the center of this tower here. Nah, I think that actually is far enough away where it probably wouldn't hit those. Maybe it's just the perfect spacing. It might just be the perfect spacing here. Pretty good anti-RC dive, too, to be honest with you. The Rage Tower rages the opposite fire spitters. Kind of like that. I think it would be actually pretty criminal for them to be facing outwards. I like that they're facing inwards. Also, I think it kind of covers the town hall. There's a little bit of dead space, but it's not too bad. Heroes are all on one side of the base, makes it very heavy on the bottom. I think this is a pretty saucy base for the most part. Obviously, I don't know where your hidden Teslas are, but I think there's some pretty good weights to it. You have the Rage Tower and the Fire Spitters. Crazy combo right here. You have all of your heroes on this bottom side here with the Monolith and Poison. That is a pretty crazy combo. I mean, you even have the King and Multi-Inferno. The Multi-Inferno obviously taking care of the more smaller, lower HP things. The King not only tanking, but dealing a lot of damage to individual targets. Also a very good combo. You have scatter shots covering not only the town hall, but being on the top of the base to kind of wait out. What am I drawing here? Yo. I don't know if I like the Crusher. I guess the Crusher makes the most sense in this situation. It's just kind of interesting. Because I don't think the hook or the flame spinner would work there. I don't know if I really like that positioning at all. I'm assuming it's to mirror this multi-gear tower, but I don't know if I like that. I feel like a more centralized location would typically be better, but I guess it's fine. It's not the worst. I'd give this base probably like a... You know what? Maxed out, supercharged. I think the rage is actually pretty spicy considering the anti-RC dive is pretty annoying, I would imagine. I feel like not completely impossible to take down. I feel like there's good trade-offs. I'll give it a 10 out of 10, actually. Maybe a 9.5 if I'm going to be very picky, just because, again, I'm not sure if I really like that positioning. But I like the storages in the center to be very high HP tanking buildings to give all the other buildings that do a lot of damage a lot more time to fight. Arrow value is pretty minimal. I think that's very solid. Bro's overthinking it. I do base reviews. I don't look at bases and be like, yeah, your decorations look good. I actually like to break it down. That's just how I like to do it. There's like a ring of storages in the path, roots around the spitters. Yeah. I'd give that base a very, very solid rating. Again, and also arrow value being pretty low, I think is huge as well. Because I think most people are running some sort of arrow for the most part, unless I guess you're running roots. But then you have the ring, and if you're running roots, then you're not arrowing air defenses typically. Get from you. Should have probably placed a dragon, I think, on the outside of the base. I think that could have been pretty good. Well, that kind of sucks. What's up, Jake? Hey, I have to go at 2:40 a.m. and I'm trying to get some sleep earlier. Good night to you. I hope you have a great night, TMG. I appreciate you chilling in here. I always appreciate anyone coming in and at least just, you know, saying a hello, spending a little bit of time. It's what makes the community that I have built fantastic. Oof. You know what? I'll do a 100K raffle. Yo, we're doing pretty saucy tonight, bro. We're doing pretty good. You guys feeling good? Dude, the doubters are struggling here. I think the doubters went broke. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. That's the second prediction in a row where they couldn't even get 1,000 points down. Do you recommend air attacks for Town Hall 15? Okay, I'm going to be honest with you. It's been a hot second since I've been at Town Hall 15 or like played pretty consistently at Town Hall 15. I do think Mass Dragon, specifically almost the exact same army that I'm running here, can 100% work and be very, very strong at Town Hall 15. However, that being said, I do feel like you can do Root Riders at Town Hall 15 if I'm not mistaken. And I do feel like Root Riders are probably still stronger. Even at Town Hall 17, I would say that Root Riders are probably stronger than Dragons. So I guess it really depends on stronger, easier to perform type stuff. Because, like, realistically, I think probably one of the strongest attacks in this game will always be some sort of, like, either Warden charge or Queen charge something, right? But metas are typically more built around very, very strong attacks, but also pretty easy ones to pull off. And I think this is kind of like the perfect combo, I guess. So I guess it depends on what your strength is. Air being probably not the strongest, but I think it's still a very solid option. Does that make sense? Hopefully that makes sense. I feel like I just talked in a riddle right there. Pump it louder. Come on. Don't stop. Chat, 10 seconds remaining to get your predictions in. Last chance. Are the doubters broke? Doubters still pulled out the 1K. I only have 24 coins left. Chronix, have you been doubting me, bro? Is that why you're broke? Have you been doubting me out here? It's tough out here. It's tough. It's like the old saying goes, you can bring a horse to triple a base, but you can't triple a horse. And remember that. This might be kind of stupid. She jumped back out. You know, the RC never makes sense to me. She jumped back out. Try Siege with Queen for a better funnel. Maybe bring a Rage. Appreciate it, but I don't. Not really looking for help right now. I have done that in the past, but I'm not really here for helping the Queen, honestly. And this might sound very rude. The sooner she dies in the attack, the better for the attack. Royale had taken over. I don't know how to get my mobile game life back. Please help. Dude, is a Clash Royale really that strong? Because, like, there's a Clash of Clans creator, shout out to Tom Nub, that was saying that brother is addicted to Clash Royale. Is it that? Why you say that? Because the amount of times the Queen has actually straight up costed me a triple is insane. And most of the time it revolves around her staying up. Why the sooner the Queen dies, the better? A lot of my Twitch and longtime viewers will know, but there's a lot of times where my dragons will run into ice golems that would never be a problem, but because my Queen is still living and depending on how she paths and whatnot, can legitimately cost me a triple. It's not strong, it's just the quick matches. Interesting. So, like, the no training time in Clash of Clans, that doesn't do it for you kind of thing, or? Is it just kind of different? It's like a head-on-head kind of thing? Head-to-head thing? How do you get the double-stacked display bar in attacks? How you do that is you have to have a tablet or PC. I believe PC also has the double stack. Unfortunately, phones don't do it unless you have like a fold phone. I think that's the only one that can. Oh, also I have to do another prediction here. What's up, Sclambo? What will the next attack be? Yo, dude, another triple. Another triple. I mean, what can I say? That being said, now that the clan is starting to come back, dude, oh, Meiosis is just so high up. Dude, I'm not even gonna be top 10 after my hits. But I have been lacking recently, so the new Z Fold phone has a tablet mode where you can turn it on. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's been a thing for the last few Fold phones. And I'm not gonna lie, I would love to have a Fold phone. Unfortunately, it's not my budget though. Meiosis told me the secret to what how he gets the bases and whatnot. And one of these times, I'll have to try it out and see if it works. Bro, you can just go into your settings and adjust the bar size on your phone. Yes, but that's not what he's asking. My iPad is dedicated to Clash of Clans device in the summer and half laptop in school. Oh, you have like the keyboard thing? Oh wait, hold on. I think I have song requests off. Sorry. Yo, if anyone has tried to do song requests at all tonight, I apologize. I think I had them off. You should be able to do it now. Show a replay? Show a replay of what? What if I just show you a live attack instead? Chat, in 40 seconds here, predictions will close. Make sure you guys get those bad boys in. So far, there's literally no one doubting. Guys, there's 2 attacks left, and one of these attacks surely have to go bad, right? Right? Surely a singular attack has to go bad, right? Is it going to be this next one? Is someone going to cash out on the massive win? What's up, Joker? Joker finally back. One strong soul said, you know what, I'm going to put my points down, that you're going to fail this next attack. I guess we'll have to see. It's a tough base. And by tough, oh, actually, it is kind of a different base, I won't lie. It's a common base for sure, but the heroes and such makes it a little weird. Dude, the Minion Prince was like on top of it, bro. Minion Prince is trying. I'm just teasing him out here. He senses something's up, but for some reason, he can't see it. He can't see the full picture. That's a problem. A yoink? Okay, that's also a problem. That was not supposed to happen, but hopefully we should still be fine. Oh, this is a really weird angle, actually. Queen, don't get distracted. Queen. 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 Queen! This could be tough. This could be tough, chat. Oh, there's the ice golems. Because the queen is not dead. They're the ice golems. How to do this? How to do this? I think I'll have to go like this here. I've heard this song before. Oh. Dude, okay, yeah. I'm like, I don't know where I've heard this song before. Now I know. Dude, that is crazy. Run away, run away! Poison! Fireball! Dude, that's so funny. Magic missile! Divine light! I actually played that game last night. I don't know how I feel about it. He makes it look easy. Dude, that was such a struggle, bro. That was such a bad attack. That was all over the place. But I appreciate it. I appreciate it. What troops are in your clan castle? More dragons, more balloons. It's just exclamation point wrong song. No spaces. Alright, we have one last attack. Guys, surely I don't go 320, right? Alright, I want everyone in Twitch chat right now, everyone, to bet at least 10 points. Whatever you think, just 10 points. You have one attack left. I have one defense left. But he says, please don't attack me. Well, I guess we will have to see. We have been kind of on one tonight, but I don't know. Can we perfect? Can we perfect? Chat, get your guys' predictions in. On TikTok here. On TikTok, type 1 if you think I'm going to triple. Type 2 if you think I will fail the last attack here. That also being said for Twitch, just a reminder, if you guys want the prediction to be valid, you guys together have to make 1,000 points. So 3 people have put together the total of 258 points. Has to be 1,000 points to win the prize. Just all together. There you go. That works. Last attack here. Get some points down, boys. Get involved a little bit. Someone say 2 on TikTok. That's crazy. I guess we'll have to see. All right. Predictions are done just now. Let's do it. For the perfect day here. Interesting base. Very interesting base. Wow. Okay. Very interesting base. If I had to guess here, there's probably going to be a lot of hidden Teslas on the corners here. I'm going to guess they're probably more going to be on the bottom. Most people are right-handed and they like to attack from the bottom. I'm going to attack from the top. Hopefully, it's not as baited here. And by not as baited, so far, not at all. Don't leave that at like 1 HP. Yo. Can't be leaving leftovers here. Ah. Oh, I didn't mean to do Headhunters. I think I fat-fingered that one right there. It's a tough one. There's the queen not dying, causing everlasting issues. People asked earlier why why I'd rather the queen die early. This is exactly why. She's cleaning up, though. I mean, she's an expensive cleanup, but, like, I don't know. Is it worth it to have my entire army that's being funneled into the base stop for, like, 20 seconds getting slammed? I don't know. I don't know if that's worth, you know? That being said, I did go perfect today. Another plus 37, even with an absolute slam of a defense. Luckily, Hunter here, getting that 1 star kind of saved my Bahuti. Only puts me 7th in the clan, though. But if we continue having days like that, we should be able to very, very quickly rise up. Oh, we have an unknown? Ooh. Okay. I got hits left. It'll make you 11th. Oh, okay. Okay, okay. Yeah, I did see that, Joker. I did see that. Oh, no, this is actual... Okay. Dude, old school jammer, bro. Dude, okay. Dude, I haven't heard this song in forever, bro. Um, the next song is for that event. Wait, what? You talking about this one? Is that what it's from? Zoe 101? Dude, I think I was like 2 or 3 years old when I remember hearing this song. Like I'm talking like it was a long time ago. Unfortunately, yo, young, if you want to join the clan, make sure you type exclamation point Discord. This song is from Legally Blonde. Oh, I don't even think I've actually seen that movie. I've heard the song before. Alrighty, chat. We have another account here. This one's pretty low. I didn't get my hits in yesterday. Should we watch the 49% zero star? Who wants to see it? Who wants to see it? Oh, it's E-Dragons. Oof. This is the base I'm running on my main as well. Wow. He starts off with an arrow straight down the middle. And he pops his king right away too. I mean, okay. He wants to get into the middle of the base as quickly as possible. Fair enough. Is he using it? Yo, hold on. Is the barbarian puppet the broke man's snake bracelet? Clash Pass giveaway. Dan, if you want gold passes, those are in the Discord. I don't know an official number of how many passes I've given out this year so far, but I would say it's probably north of over 600. If you want passes, the Discord's definitely the place to go. That being said, I have been slacking a little bit on the passes. Not giving them out. I believe I've awarded all the passes that I need to. Actually, I think I do owe someone one event pass, which I'm now realizing I'm remembering just now. Buddy just gave up. Interesting. Also, who put inky reflections on? Dude, you know it's bad when Chess is requesting the music from the game. Are you rich or something to give away 600 gold passes? No, I'm actually broke. I'm super broke. Nah, you'll kind of see how it works in the Discord. They're completely free, but you can kind of see. W manipulation. Well, you think I'm Mr. Rich Bags over here? All right. You know what I think here, chat? Do you guys want to do a attack by attack predictions again, or do you guys want to do a pack like all 8 attacks? This is how much I'll get. What would you guys rather have on Twitch here? Attack by attack or the entire thing? Chess is worried I won't get on Delta Force tonight. Attack by attack? Okay, I'm down for that. Also, Chronix, did you doubt on me again, bro? I see that number 2. Attack by attack? Okay, we'll do attack by attack. But he saw every single one of the triples and said, you know what? He's failing this one. I'm trying to hit big, fair enough. Unfortunately, here's the problem. Here's the problem here, right? So let me lay out the thing with this account here. We are astronomically low in Legends. We are scraping by, so we're gonna have some really easy bases. However, I don't have maxed out troops. I don't have maxed out heroes. I don't have maxed out pets. I don't have maxed out equipment. So if we do come across a rare, fully maxed out, pro-built base, might run into some issues. Is the torch worth it? I will be unironically farming the torch on at least 30 of my Town Hall 17s, maybe some of my lower Town Halls as well. Because I actually do think that there might be some hidden strategies that haven't come forth yet that I think could be pretty broken, if I'm completely honest. I don't want to say it's completely worth it right now, but I am also curious, even for like a Town Hall 11, if it has the Heroic Torch on with, let's say, like the Eternal Tome and a Mass Witch attack, where the skeletons can't die, they can go through walls. I'd be curious how that goes, you know? I haven't tested it personally, so I can't give a full opinion. However, there are some strategies that I can think of that I'm like, I'd be very curious to see. I'd be very, very curious to see. I have seen some pretty strong attacks. I've seen some pretty strong attacks with it at Town Hall 17 that I'm kind of curious to test out here and there, but don't know yet. This is a bad example. Brother basically swagged two revive spells. That's 4 spell sections. I'd say that's a pretty decent. What song is this? I have no idea. This is not my playlist. This is Deftones Entombed. Kind of a cool song. All right. Predictions should be in. Let's start it off here. What are we going to get? We're going to get a huge different bag of accounts here. Yo, Chronix, you're still in the background, yeah? I'm a little concerned about that name from Drozer. Alright, all good. I kind of figured that, It's funny, because I almost never look at, like, the titles of songs that are requested or anything like that. I actually turned like a very, very easy blind eye to people like doing any kind of bot commands. However, that one just for some reason caught my eye. And for some reason, I mean, we all know. I'm kidding. Yo, that's a joke. Better to use gems on books and hammers. Or on helpers. Ooh, hold on. I'm gonna ask that again and give examples after after this attack. Sorry, I don't know what that was right there. What time will stream end? No idea yet. All right. So what was the question? Um, Better to use gems on books and hammers or on helpers. First, can't use gems on hammers, so it'd probably just be books. That being said, I am someone that really likes progression over everything, and I do believe that the helpers, especially earlier on, can give the most value for gems just as is. And what I mean by that is the Builder Apprentice, after you max him out, will always have that 8 hours every single day that you can assign, keep him assigned, and he will continually grind out. If you have a lot of hero upgrades, think about it like this. Every hero upgrade that you do, that's at least like 7 days or whatever, is 2 days knocked off every single upgrade with this guy. I think very, very quickly the gems or this guy outweighs the gems that you'd be spending on. I think Book of Heroes are 500 gems a pop. That would be like what 2, 3 hero upgrades that you would save with him every single time. Now, obviously, he costs a little bit more, but I think very quickly the Builder Apprentice skyrockets through that. I think the other ones are kind of hit or miss. I actually do tend up upgrading the Alchemist a ton on my alt accounts, but I also legitimately do not attack on my alt accounts. They're basically straight purely farming. So that's where the Alchemist really comes into play. I think with the Clash Every Time event, I feel like the Alchemist probably doesn't matter too much unless you don't like to farm or something like that. And I hate to say it as well, but the Lab Assistant I actually don't think is the craziest um, bang for your buck, if you would. I think focusing on one singular army that's very strong is all you really need in this game. Now, if you want to be flexible, obviously upgrading your entire laboratory is always a very solid option. That way, if a new meta emerges, you can easily be flexible towards whatever. But at least in the last, like, how long has Tunnel 17 been out? Almost 10 months here. I think Dragons has reigned supreme for all 10 of those months. So, and the year before that for Town Hall 16, Root Riders basically reigned supreme for that entire year. So I don't think you really have to be massively flexible, where you need to upgrade every single thing. I would just say focus on like the specific stuff. So realistically, I guess either spending gems on books or specifically the Builder Apprentice. And I think specifically the Builder Apprentice, I think is definitely worth it in my opinion. Way more. Yeah, but most have either E-Drag spam or ground smash. Well, but that's the thing, right? You're only using one singular attack typically. So the Lab Assistant isn't necessarily fully needed. He's fantastic to have around. I would at least get like the first upgrade on him. But I don't know. Most people are just using one singular attack strategy, so it's not like you need everything maxed out. Eventually you're going to want to, but you don't need to. Does that make sense? Any tips to be a good Clash leader? Sophie, unfortunately, I don't think I can help you with that. Earlier this year, I had 15 people leave my main clan because they didn't think I was good enough of a leader. So I don't think I'm qualified to answer that. My best advice, I guess, would be though, um, be consistent with rules. Be harsh when you need to be harsh. Like if people are inactive or something, unfortunately, I think you just got to get rid of them. You know, if they're inactive, they're taking up a spot, get them out. I don't know. Just try to help out as much as possible, you know? But also forgiving when you need to be forgiving. True, I guess, yeah. I heard the torch was trash compared to other equipment. I feel like there's a lot of doomers out there, especially in the Clash content community. I don't think it's the best equipment. I think Supercell's gotten very, very good at making slightly better mid-tier equipment where it's not overpowered, it's not game-breaking, but it is decent in certain circumstances. And I do truly believe that the Torch does have some hidden banger attacks that have yet to be discovered. Does that make sense? Unfortunately, I have not gotten hands-on testing with it yet, so I don't know yet. Any tips for a Town Hall 13 army comp? You could basically copy this exact army down. You might have to change a few dragons around. Obviously, pets won't be a thing, but you could basically do this exact thing and just do that. That's what I'd recommend. It's super easy to do, and for Town Hall 13, it's very, very strong. I've actually, as a Town Hall 13, tripled a Town Hall 14, a fully maxed Town Hall 14 with a variant of this army. I had to give a follow for playing Deftones. I appreciate the follow, although I have to admit it's not on my playlist. On the Purple website, you can just song request. I do allow song requests, so that is actually my community actually doing that. Don't think I'll ever not run the Vamp Stash and Quake, though. Vamp Stash? I don't know about that one, Chief. Best Town Hall 10 attack strategy. Since you're on TikTok, Killian, scroll down on my TikTok. I think there should be a thumbnail of a Town Hall 10. Click on that. I do 2 different videos. Or actually, I think if you look at my profile, I think there's like a best attacks per Town Hall or some sort of like collection, I think they're called. It's basically like a playlist, and I think there's a Town Hall 10 section there as well. You can just watch that, and I think demonstrate it in attacks. Carbonfin just released a video using it, so you can see how they did, though he may have just showed the 3 stars. I like Itsu showing, because he will show fails if he does it. I also partially don't like watching Itsu, because Itsu is really good at attacking. He just makes everything look good. But I would assume, I think Carbonfin would definitely be like, you know, if it's good or bad, I think he would say it. I want to create a rushed account. What Town Hall should I stop? Theoretically, the higher you can go up, the more efficient and the better the rush is. So realistically, I would say shoot for Town Hall 17, as Town Hall 17 is currently the max. If you're starting it just now, Town Hall 18 will probably be the max when you eventually get up there. But if you're not feeling comfortable with that for whatever reason, I'd say just go until you don't feel comfortable going up another Town Hall. That being said, though, I'm obviously someone that not only encourages rushing, I have a ton myself, and I'll tell you right now, you can do very, very, very solid with just mass dragons. It's me, Taylor. What's up, Taylor? But one of my hits in Carbon's video, but it's one of my hits in his Carbon's video. Oh yeah, because of his war or whatever. Ah, yes. Is the Discord sub only? It is not. Anyone can join. I wouldn't go past Tunnel 16, lose the Eagle. I would not agree with that. Just looked at the just looked at the Discord for the first time in a while. Will there be any more gold passes to earn like with Monopoly Go? Yes. There was supposed to be one sooner. I was hoping to get it done last week. There's a little bit of stuff that I'm running into issue-wise. I might at this point just do a different one instead. So we might just do that instead. Can you skip song? Sure. All right. Did I do this prediction here? I think I did. 3-star. / prediction. Chat. Next prediction. Will I triple this next attack? Or what will this next attack do? Run it up. Because when I click on it, it says invite invalid. When you type ! Discord? Is anyone else running into that issue? Hold on. Should be the right one, right? This one right here? Oh, wait, hold on. If you're going through my profile... Hold on a minute. Do you review bases? I review bases all the time. Unfortunately, I used to have a system on TikTok that I wasn't a huge fan of, so I'm trying to redo it. Yes, don't... Okay, I'm going to have to fix that. Don't go through my Twitch bios Discord link. That one is not up to date. Unfortunately, we lost our 14 boosts, so I don't have the custom link anymore. Sorry. So I don't do them on TikTok currently, just temporarily. If you want a base review, you can get one on the purple website here. This one right here. I love doing base reviews. I love doing breakdowns, and I really want to get the new system up and working as soon as possible. But unfortunately, my programmer has been a little busy. This has to be the worst RC charge I have ever done, ever. I ran into all the giant bombs, got, I think, 3 buildings. Also, wait, why was that army camp not... I'm so confused. Luckily, it shouldn't matter. Shouldn't. Oh, one of them doesn't? I thought all of them were styled regardless, though. One doesn't have the style? Really? I'd literally not even noticed that. It's crazy. Why doesn't the base have archer towers or cannons? So, it's kind of weird. There's a very unknown mechanic in Clash of Clans that can result in running into bases like this where there's just a lot of missing everything. And it really typically revolves around having a base set and then not ever updating it. And the base, that mechanic is so kind of not known that I've wanted to make an account that only had a singular mortar at Town Hall 17. I think I could pull that off technically. I think it'd be one mortar, the Town Hall 17, and like the barracks, army camps, and different things. If I'd pulled it off correctly. I think that would be so much fun. But I haven't been maintaining that account at all. I gotta work on that if I want that. What's up, L Tom? How you doing, my guy? They were around when things could be sold. That's not how that works though, cuz here's the thing, right? When the Town Hall 11 update came out, they made or no, I think it was the Town Hall 12 update. Town Hall 12 update came around. They made it so you have to make sure you place every single building before going to the next town hall. It doesn't have to be upgraded, it just has to be placed. So that's not how that works, because obviously everything would have to be placed in order for you to go to 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, right? It's a little bit different. It's just mostly the fact that they haven't updated a base. I've heard this song like a good chunk now. I feel like I gotta add this to my playlist. Dude, you guys are talking about Pokemon Go? Dude, I haven't played Pokemon Go in like a year and a half. Dude, Pokemon Go, oof. It's a fun game. I'm only level 27 because you got banned. I didn't get banned. Funny enough, so a lot of people kind of freak out when they find out that I have 56 Clash of Clans accounts. Yo, Capsby, coming with the Prime for 13 months, bro. 100K raffle, brother. Yo, Baker's dozen. I appreciate that. Absolute W. So people freak out that I have 56 Clash of Clans accounts, right? I have at least double-digit Pokemon Go accounts as well. I want to say I have like upwards of 16, 17 Pokemon Go accounts. However, I don't know actually the official number. It's been a hot second since I've seen. Dude, I think I just like playing the game like that. I bought a burner Android phone just to spoof. Spoofing's really bad in the game. And I think to the point where I think they've almost halfly accepted it. Obviously there's ban waves and such like that. I do remember that. But back in my high school days, I dude, I did some crazy stuff on Pokemon Go. Like, the people in my area must have absolutely hated me because I did some absolute nerd stuff. Some absolute nerd stuff and probably made it not fun for anyone there. I have been temporarily banned on my main account one time on Pokemon Go. You, okay. Nah, okay. I don't know if I say it. No, I don't have an Apple, so I didn't use iPogo. Okay, you guys want to know what I did on Pokemon Go that probably made, like, people absolutely hate? I don't, like, yo, you guys can't be judging me, okay, though, if I say it? So, let's say hypothetically, right? There was this friend that had a number of Pokemon Go accounts, right? I'm not gonna name this friend because I don't wanna be that guy and outs them, you know. Anyways, this friend had many Pokemon Go accounts, and what he did was he programmed on his computer a computer program that would spoof to all of the area gyms. I think he said almost like 20 different gyms because I believe that was the max amount of gyms you could do. And he basically set up a network where if one of the gyms went down, all of those accounts would swarm that gym to take it back down, and it was like a net, all connected, of controlled gyms. I don't know why that friend would do that thing. Yeah, what the heck was he thinking, bro? Like, dude, wild stuff, am I right? It got kind of serious to the point where this friend had some alternative accounts on different teams to be able to also battle other teams, the people that were on his team, so he could take over the gyms for his accounts. Hey, yo, this friend has claimed that he has done a lot of things to break different things back in his high school career, okay? Dude, this happened earlier today. It's so weird. Yeah, wait, do you know him, Reader? Yeah. This friend would do some very nerdy stuff on a lot of different games. Don't even get me started on this friend in a lot of other games. Why do I hear like a radar noise in my ears? I don't think the game really crashed ever. Let me see your hero skins. What, on this account or my main account? These boys are getting very distracted here. They're on a one-way track to the town hall and yikes. All I needed was my minion prince to look towards the town hall just a singular time, but there is a billion traps here. Dang, I think this is gonna be a fail. Did anyone... Dude, this might be a 1-star. Dude, this air sweeper is playing God here, bro. Top tier air sweeper. First fail tonight, yeah, and this air sweeper is making me work for it. There we go. Yikes. No one doubted. It's tough. There was the opportunity. Do you know when the gold passes were first introduced? Was it 2018? I want to say. I'm going to say 2018. I don't know. I think it's sometime in like spring or summer. Could be completely wrong though. I have no idea. That air sweeper just got paid overtime right there, bro. That air sweeper just single-handedly did it. I shouldn't say single-handedly. All the traps didn't help with that. Probably should have queen arrowed that bad boy. Debudge, that concerns me. That very much concerns me. Should I sign up for Legend League or stick to fake legends in Town Hall 15? To be honest with you, I think any low Town Halls, and by low, I mean basically not max Town Halls, are not going to have a fantastic time in Legend League, where I would always prioritize progression in the game over than, like, temporary glory, I guess. I would definitely recommend not being in Legend League unless you are like a Town Hall 16, Town Hall 17, as Town Hall 17 is currently the max Town Hall. Obviously, that would shift to like Town Hall 17, Town Hall 18 once Town Hall 18 comes out, and so on and so forth. The Believers are lucky. They did not have any doubters here. That could have been bad. Wait, Joker, are you on tonight? Dude, oh my god. I could so go for some Taco Bell right now. Why did someone at the beginning of stream have to mention Taco Bell, bro? Yeah, I'm just sitting in Fake Legends. I wouldn't even say necessarily Fake Legends is the play either, but I can understand with like ores and whatnot. But I don't know. No work tomorrow? Literally was telling Chess earlier, I'm like, dude, I think I might just have to do a no gaming night and just like focus on working on stuff. Hmm. Not tonight, you won't. Is that so? Dude, I don't know. I like, unironically, I woke up today not necessarily motivated to jump on Delta Force. Chess can even attest that. I think I got on mobile for a second for like a game or two, but that was because I was testing out something. But like, dude, I'm like, unironically, I'm feeling so motivated to get this special account working. How many skins do you have on your account? Well, okay, this one here, probably not a ton, but maybe a little bit. Hold on. If I could find the hero hall, I will let you know. There it is. Not a whole bunch on this account. A lot of gold pass ones. But my main definitely has more. My main account here has significantly more skins. Not all of them. Not all of them. I stopped buying them when they weren't. Wait, is this guy out yet? Wait, can you buy the minion prints? Wait, you can't even buy the minion prints, but you can see how he looks like in here? Yo. Wait, he is out? Dude, I low-key... I feel like they did him so dirty with the Clash-O-Rama, but at the same time, I kind of want it because of that exact reason. Just a reminder, if you guys are thinking about getting any of these skins, make sure to use code HIPPUSLC. Helps me out, supports me. But wait, why can't I buy it then? Are you sure it's out? Yeah, okay, so he's not out. Yeah, it is kind of weird that you can see him. I mean, that's kind of cool, low key. I don't know if that's intentional. I don't know if that's a bug. If it's like a kind of a thing just to like look at first. Dang, I got completely sidetracked. Anyways, back to the attacks. Dude, I had a dream last night that I actually have the worst posture ever. Like, I actually had a dream that my posture was too bad. I'm zooming home. You better be on tonight. I guess we'll have to see. Posture check. Gotcha. Dude, nah, the dream was really weird. Apparently, there was definitely a medical term or something, supposedly in this dream, that if you had too bad of posture when walking, you wouldn't be able to walk and your neck would go into like a zigzag. I don't know why it was like that, but that is how that's how the dream was. Dude, I don't know. I think it was because, if I'm completely honest, I didn't sleep well last night, and I think my back was really killing me. And I think that, I don't know, I think it just kind of like stemmed onto it, but it was crazy. I never dream. I don't know if I dream commonly, but I dream every once in a while. Oh, the queen's still gonna die. Also, how did my warden get over here? Warden? How'd you manage? Your boo thing isn't even over there. Everyone dreams, a lot of people just don't remember it. And this is why you don't use the hooks surrounded by valuable defenses. Real Real. Take notes, chat. Again, this will be on the test. Does the frozen orb slow down the reset timer on the spell towers? I have no idea. I know it slows down. Yes. Are you saying, like, when you say reset timers, are you talking like it takes longer for the spells to come back up? Because yes, the answer to that is yes. Yo, the Budge is on one tonight, bro. Buddy's doing a lot here. I gambled away 250K earlier. Yikes. Has anyone hit the cap on tickets? Budge is always on something. Wait, Joker, have you done the treasure map thing yet at all? Dude, last night, chat, dude, it was storming hard, like really hard where I was at. Apparently Milwaukee, which is not where I live close to, but apparently Milwaukee like flooded hard. I didn't know that, but it was storming pretty aggressive around here. Dude, again, I love storms. I absolutely love storms, dude. I turned off my lights, had my blue light on in the background. I was sitting right back here. I had my my patio door, not my patio door, but like my shades gone. Dude, I was sitting there, dude. Something about sitting there, no, like not playing a game, nothing, watching the storm, bro. Oof. It made me feel really lonely, I'm not gonna lie. What's up, baby? I need tips for the treasure event. Wait, you haven't done it yet? Dang. I got you. Can you help me with the best attack for Town Hall 14? Well, what do you think the best attack is? Are you asking me what the best attack is, or are you asking for help with the best attack? All right, well, what do you do then? Will you reach level 500? Not on this account, more than likely. I do kind of want to try doing an XP level thing at some point on my main account, but we'll see about that. I'll be on in 1.5 to 2. What, hours? Jesus. That being said, though, chat, tonight actually might be a shorter stream. I'll probably get off before you even get home, Joker. I'm probably just hopping on to do Legends hits kind of thing. We have War tomorrow, and eventually we will be full grinding these events on a lot of my alt accounts. But again, I am like unironically feeling super motivated to work on this extra account, this special account. Again, I don't know if Chronix is still in here, but I don't know. We're gonna have to figure out some stuff. But dude, I'm so... Drozer, are you going to bed? Good night, Drozer. Dude, we might have to jump into a call. Sorry, what languages do you program in? I think you might have said, I can't remember. Oh boy. Oh boy. Queen, I just needed you to do one thing. And I don't think you're going to be able to do it. Gosh dang it, Queen. Have I ever said, Queen, how much I dislike you? Chad, have I ever said anything like that? I don't know if I've ever mentioned it before. I'm thinking probably Python. Probably Python, I think, by the way. Perfect, awesome. Dude, so I started writing in a whole different language, and I got pretty far on different things. That's kind of where the whole, I think I scaled it too high, and I think I need to draw it back, just get like a basic working thing set up, and then going from there. I know I'm saying very, 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 what would the word be? Not broad. Vague. Thank you. Vague things. But I mean, you'll kind of know why. But I'm trying to scale it back, and I started going to Python instead for it, and not even close. Not even close. But yeah, so I completely switch. I'm probably basically going to scrap what I had worked on, and we might have to build it up fresh, unfortunately.
HIPAA.
What's up, Caden? How's it going? Dude, it's going. I'm feeling motivated on a lot of different things. Clash has been feeling really good again. I know, sadly enough, I feel like my actions have not been reflecting that I've actually been really back into Clash. But trust me, guys, it will make sense eventually. Yeah. Dude, it's kind of crazy how many banger songs Imagine Dragons has. Like, don't get me wrong, I feel like they get a lot of hate for being overrated. But, like, I generally think they have just straight banger songs, I'm gonna be honest. Dude, the Warden having to get his boo thing is just crazy work. Warden with his boo thing. Worst combo ever, bro. He sees his sights on the queen and he's like, bro, I need it. I need it. Bro, dude. Ugh. Dude, brother. Everything just melted in the core because you are fixated. Oh, yeah. Now, yep. She died now. Time to go into the middle. I'm about to lose to a Town Hall 16 because my warden was too Boothang focused. You recruiting? We always welcome. Jesus. English is apparently difficult. Is Java hard to learn? I've never learned JavaScript or anything like that. So I don't know. Programming's always been super, super fun for me to learn. But it's been a while since I've done stuff. Dude, I'm actually gonna lose to this Town Hall 16. Dude, not only do I think and have an inner monologue, but I also, because I was playing Repo. If you guys are familiar with the Repo, the game, you guys will kind of understand it. I feel like I have, because I don't want to say I have a photographic memory or anything like that, but when I'm
I do a lot of CCS and Bootstrap, mainly Gotta Java.
When I'm recalling like maps or different things, I like can visually see it in my mind and I can like rotate it and like I don't know if that makes sense. But like I've always like if I'm playing Rust or Minecraft, I always have a like almost like it almost feels like a hologram type thing in my head that like I can see the direction. I don't know if that makes sense. Does that make sense? Does anyone know what I'm talking about with that? No one else has agreed that they've have a very similar thing, so now I'm starting to think no one else knows what I'm talking about with that thing. Everyone's sitting there like, nah, you're alone on that one. But nah, I have a inner dialogue.
Have you bought the new equipment yet?
I have not. That's why he doesn't reply to chat sometimes. He reads the question and answers it in his inner dialogue instead of us. Unironically, that's probably not wrong. Considering I could have sworn I answered someone straight verbally, and apparently I didn't, so I don't know. Dude, I'm so sad that no one, like, not even a single person, was like, I totally understand what you're talking about with the mapping thing. Oh well. Look at my Town Hall 2. I have a champ decoration. Solid. Very solid. Very congrats. I hope to one day have that as well. I used to have all of the flags on my Town Hall 2 before they got removed. That was so sad. Alright, that being said, chat, raid weekend was already done. So we have no more raid weekend. We just did our Legends hits. Wait, that's so sad. Huh. Joker, I feel like you're just saying it now. I feel like you're just saying it now to make me feel better. Where'd you guys end up in CWL? Main clan demoted. Secondary clan stayed the same. I don't know actually how the second clan did. How did Zika down 2 go? I was like, they stayed the same. That's very solid. Champs 3. Let's see how Zika down 3 did. I'm going to assume, I don't mean to be a doomer here, I'm going to assume a demotion. Yep. Clash event. Yeah. Yep. I'm not surprised by that, just purely because, yeah, Zigidon 3 taking over, or Zigidon 4 taking over Zigidon 3, yeah. Who was kicked out of the main clan? Definitely the new guy, but also additionally, we'll have to see if there's a secondary one. I'm not gonna lie, there might be a secondary one. I don't know. We'll have to see. Who's secondary? It would be Smacks. I guess we'll have to see how many people could be promoted up into the main. But yeah, Smacks would have been the next in the thing. Why are they getting kicked? They're not getting kicked. Basically, how our main clan structure works is our main
So
clan...
My Clan got second in CWL and lost by 7 stars. We lost against the worst clan day 2 somehow.
Dude, there's always upsets like that. It makes no sense. So how our clan structure works with CWL is, because you can only have 15 people in it, our clan gets split into 2 teams, the A team and the B team. The A team will always try to have the best people, and they stay in the main clan. And the secondary team goes to a literal alternative clan that's only purpose is to do CWL. And then determining performance determines which team you get, A team or B team. So A team, whoever does the worst performing gets swapped out with the best performing person from the B team, and they get promoted, and that's how they flip-flop. So they don't get kicked out, they just get sent to the B team, right? So the 15th position is always the hot seat, and we typically only do 1. However, if I'm completely honest, and it's going to be harsh because I love Smacks, but I am not super happy with Smacks' performance. And, yeah. I don't know. He got bail. Like, I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Decisions I need to make there. Ultimately, collectively, we've all done pretty bad. This last CW well, so it's kind of a group effort that we demoted. But stats wise, hold on. I'm pretty sure someone screenshotted it. Yeah. Smack's got 17 stars and 7 attacks. Max is 21 stars for a perfect war. So he did 4 non-triples. So he did less triples than he tripled. Less than 50%, which is a little tough, I feel like. Smack's likes being experimental, so not surprised. Yeah, but that's the thing, though, right? I'm not. If you want to be experimental, 100%. But that's not a main clan thing, though. Unfortunately, like if you want to be experimental, you can be experimental in the B team clan, and that's a little less serious. Where the main clan is the serious clan. It's supposed to be the try-hardy one. So I love Smacks, and I don't want to do it, but like, I don't know.
Yay, I agree with that.
So I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. It's decisions. I might not do it because realistically, technically, um, we had someone that didn't get attacks in the last moment and kind of threw the last few attacks. So realistically, Smacks doesn't have to be demoted. But last CWL is kind of the same situation where he kind of skirted on by because someone really, really failed. So, I don't know. Can you show me how many likes I've sent? I don't think I can, unfortunately. I don't know. It's decisions to make. I don't think Smacks will be upset. I mean, if he cared enough, he'd switch to meta. Maybe. I'll have to talk to him. Because, like, realistically, I think you'd. I mean, now the clans are literally side by side. They're both in Champs 2 now, right? So. When was the last time someone got kicked and what for? Today they got kicked. Well, I guess technically they left, but they were gonna get kicked if they didn't. And for missed CWL hits. Typically, most people get kicked for just being inactive. We're a clan that requires a at least 1 week activity. If it's over than that, we will temporarily kick you out if there's space needed. But I don't know. Never let a new person into the main clan again. Yeah, I agree. I was. I know. I'm pretty sure Chess and Joker. I think you both already knew that I was not super comfortable with it. I'm glad I didn't put both accounts in there. I was willing to give it a try because it's been a hot second, and you never know. But I've said it many, many times on stream. I don't trust people. Never have really trust people. I don't trust people. So it be what it be. It be what it be. That being said, here, chat. I think I'm gonna call stream earlier tonight. Tomorrow we'll have war and such, and we're gonna be grinding a lot more. Just different accounts and whatnot. I'm feeling very motivated to work on this separate account here, and hopefully I can get it hammered out. Chronix, I'll message you some stuff. I think we raid Weiss here. Weiss has been killing it. He's doing some crazy award show right now. I know you guys like Weiss, so we'll raid him here. Show him some love in case you guys aren't already watching him. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. More than like 99%. So, hope you guys have a great night. And see you then.